Well, we're here playing Alien Rogue Incursion. Look at these fucking Xenos with their fucking backpipes and all stuff like laid down on their back while they're hibernating. Weird design choice. I don't think they've ever done that before in like any medium. Anyway, yeah, so I've managed to get the game running decently, which is one slot here. And then I recorded the actual episode, and I fucked it up. The audio was fucked, so I have to redo it. So I played the first hour, like twice over. Once doing stress testing to get the game running properly, and once trying to record it and fucking it up.
We are here. Welcome to Perdan. Come for the salt deserts, stay for the tolerably breathable atmosphere.
Got eyes on the surface? Any sign of Carver?
A magnetic storm is limiting visibility, but we are approaching the rendezvous point. Castor's Cradle should be coming into hailing range shortly.
Transmit the landing codes.
Transmitting.
A synth with glasses is a weird design choice to me. It's very strange.
No response. Should we decrypt the file he sent?
No. We're only supposed to decrypt the disk he sent if he doesn't show. We have the rendezvous details. That's enough. Dragged me off a battlefield I should have died on. He's earned my trust.
His employers will have questions about us, though. What do you want me to tell them?
I mean, definitely can't say Zula Hendricks and Davis 1 AWOL Marines requesting landing at your covert facility to extract your chief of security.
I'll do the usual lost working Joe routine. Come in, Perdan. Requesting emergency permission to land. Odd. Off-road communications are being jammed by some kind of interference.
Incoming! Captain report.
Starboard thruster at 50%. Engines are critical.
Can you get us close to the rendezvous point?
I could try.
Hey, just put us down.
Brace for impact.
Well, another happy landing. So, Zula Hendricks, Davis 1. I believe these are from mostly comic books and some novels. I have not actually read any of their stories. I think they started in the tail end of the Dark Horse era before it switched over to Marvel. And I used to read the Dark Horse comics. I just didn't read the last few series, and then I really lost interest in the comics when they were moving to Marvel, both in the last few Dark Horse and in like the Marvel comics in general.
You tell me. What's our status?
Intact, but suboptimal. Engines are critical with significant damage to several airflow valves. I'm still attempting to get sensors back online, but no sign of additional hostilities as of yet.
I'm not sure if that's good news or bad news. We should be swarming with station security after that grand entrance.
It is possible we encountered automated defenses. I will attempt to make contact, but we need to do something about the engines. How's your back? Can you walk?
Let's find out. Seems like I'll be okay once I get a couple stems in me.
I fully stocked the medbay before our departure.
Find out what we dropped in on. I'll patch myself up and see what I can do about the engines.
Copy that. Go attend to your biological maintenance.
Biological maintenance.
So it's fun. This guy, he's actually like a fully physically rendered body. Like a lot of VR games, you just don't get close to NPCs, you get bounced back. But this guy, oh, I can't do it because he's too far away. But he's got like full collision. I can like slap him on the ass. Which is kind of fun. It's a real VR game. It's not like a cheap knockoff. It's got proper like physics interactions and stuff. You can grab shit. I'm pretty happy with it after a first hour. The reviews are pretty bad right now, and a lot of that is because it runs poorly for a lot of people. My system is pretty decent. I built it to run Half-Life Alyx, but that was years and years ago at this point. And I had to do some finagling to get this to run. We're not on max settings, but
Davis, come in.
it's not bad.
Got eyes on whatever's going on out there?
Not as of yet. But it appears the engine can be stabilized from the terminal in the engine room. The hallway is flooded with toxic gas. Give me a moment to find a way to clear it.
Copy. I'll see what intel Carver wanted us to have if he didn't make the rendezvous.
So one weird thing to me is that a bunch of items are stuck in an inventory system like this, whereas other things aren't, and you have to use them physically. It's a little weird that it's kind of inconsistent. Oh, it wants me to do this first.
All right. Time for some answers.
Hey, Hendricks. Guessing you've got a lot of questions right about now. I wanted to explain everything in person, but it looks like you'll need to come find the answers. This disk image will synchronize your data pad with GES's systems. Your tablet will be able to interface with the computer terminals here, and will contain a basic map of Castor's Cradle. I wish it was more, but I can't risk this message getting flagged. I'll have the rest of the intel with me, no matter what. Gemini Exoplanet Solutions and BG Swift need to be exposed, Zula. I'm sorry for all this, but there's no one else I can trust to make the hard choices. The same ones I failed to make. I need to make this right. For Deja, you threw everything away to do the right thing. This is me trying to catch up to you.
Jesus, Ben. What have you gotten yourself into?
I've successfully cleared the aft engine hallway. Unlocking the door now.
On my way.
I don't know if this Ben guy's from the comics or if he's a new character. I have no idea. Not a clue. Gemini Exoplanet Systems is from Alien Isolation. Amanda Ripley's name is going to be thrown around a little bit shortly as well. I believe they do have a crossover comic.
Nice.
Or two, or something.
Can you get to the engine terminal?
On it. I'm in.
Excellent. Please rent the
Heck a
exhaust
man. To Zula from Ben. Zula LV354 2146. The landing code should get you in. If I don't make it, decrypt the disk image. I'm sorry. So there's a bunch of these messages. And we're going to try to read these, but there's some issues with enemy spawning in this game. And the fact that you got to read a bunch of terminals while enemies are still spawning, which is really rough. To Zula from Amanda Ripley. Yep, there we go. There's Amanda. For your situational awareness, Ripley. Begin transmission. Dr. Emmy Yang. Following a military action on Redacted, Private Hendricks spent 15 days in the Tranquility Critical Care Unit, undergoing 2 major spinal procedures. Those procedures were only partially successful. And Private Hendricks was subsequently released into my custody for further care. I cannot recommend her for active duty at this time, nor can I predict a time in the future when such a recommendation would be possible. Zula Hendricks has suffered tremendous injuries, and the only remedy available to her is experimental Redacted, and so prohibitively expensive.
at the engine terminal.
Yes, thank you, Davis. In accordance to the USCM guidelines that speak to post-combat medical care, I am only allowed to recommend one course of action, conventional physical therapy at the occupation facility here on Luna. This sentence here seems like it's wrong. Exponential Redacted and so prohibitively expensive. Maybe it's... Oh, maybe it's the thing is experimental and thus it is prohibitively expensive. Maybe just a comma would make that work. Private Zula Hendricks will never be able to recover to a point where she can rejoin her unit. Her military career is over. From the transcripts of Amanda Ripley, interviewed for the criminal investigation into Zula Hendricks and the synth designate Davis 1 for capital theft and desertion. She doesn't give up, she doesn't quit, she's in pain literally all the time, and she made every appointment, hit every benchmark in her therapy, and still lived by the code you trained into her. I have no idea what happened to her or where she is, but she's no criminal. I think she's a hero. So I guess at some point in the story we must have gone AWOL. Like stole the ship, I guess.
That's it. Winding down the engine now. All that remains is to bypass the damaged O2 valves. The vent entrance should be near the floor, just ahead of you to the right of the terminal.
Copy that. Oh, I see the O2 valve. Looks like the return housing is cracked.
Can you close it off?
Yeah. Got the O2 locked off.
Excellent. I'll meet you in the cargo hold. Turn around
Let me reposition my play space a little bit. There we go.
Status?
Engines require further stabilization. It will take significant repairs before the ship is fit to fly again. I attempted to contact Amanda Ripley for assistance, but encountered the same long-range jamming that blocked our hails.
So, we're stranded. What's the situation outside the ship?
No sign of Carver, nor anyone else, for that matter. Scanners turned up nothing aside from magnetic interference. The conditions here are perfect for covering illicit activity.
Time to find some answers the old-fashioned way then. Keep an eye out for Carver, or anyone else for that matter. I'll do a quick survey of the area and report back.
If we have no choice but to separate, let's at least ensure your gear is fully functional.
Let's.
Can you check your motion tracker for damage?
Yes, the motion tracker is on the shoulder.
It can still pick up nearsighted scents, at least.
Cute. I stowed your rifle in the compartment up here.
But it's weird to me that that's on the shoulder, and then this stuff is, like, buried in a menu.
Pulse rifle, check.
You'll find ammo in the compartment to the right.
Davis. That's everything. Ready to roll out.
I'll radio you if the situation changes. Stay safe out there.
That shows one round used. That sounded like more than one in that burst.
It appears our doors sustained damage in the crash as well.
Nothing is going to plan.
Zula, really? Firing inside the ship?
Carver's counting on us. Time to be delicate.
Fair enough. I will overlook the joy in your voice for the sake of expediency.
Thanks. I'll be back when I have some answers.
Lights and beeps. There's new one from the data pad. Okay. So that was not a motion tracker hit, I think. I think that was a data pad thing. Locate the main point of ingress. Yep. We can wear hats. It's kind of neat. The player model actually has physics. Like, you can balance shit on top of your head. It's hard to do, but you can do it.
Shit! Walk-ins, either. Good excuse as any to double-check my sidearm.
I think that was actually scripted. It just, I wasn't ready for it there. Got an autoloader, which I feel like takes away part of the fun of a VR revolver. The panic reloading one bullet at a time makes, you know, it a little more exciting generally. Like Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, another VR title, made had some pretty good revolver gameplay in it. So,
There's lots of stuff on lockdown here.
A security response to our arrival, perhaps?
If that was the case, this place would be swarming with security by now. You don't hire a bunch of ex-Marines like Carver just to observe and report.
Insufficient clearance.
yellow clearance. Okay, so there's like nothing in here to do. I thought there was something. Well, I guess there was that. But yeah, the Magnum doesn't seem all that good against Xenos. I think there's one right there. So we're going to use this as our handy dandy door opener. I'm also not going to reload it. Okay, that is not a Xeno. That's a Ridge. The game's already getting me. I knew that was there.
Whoa!
Error code
Davis, come in.
40J.
Found a busted set.
Remain calm.
Any indications of what damaged it?
Something fried it. Looks like the wiring around here falls short of safety code.
Unfortunate for them, but it could be an opportunity for ingress.
Open sesame.
Hostile reported.
Sorry, guy.
It's a mercy killing. So that will be forward, but we can also go over here.
Emergency lockdown protocols are in effect. PDT keycard required for entry to main facility.
Davis, come in. Something serious went down here. Main gate's locked. Any way around it?
Looks like there is an additional entry point in the garage, but you may encounter similar issues if the facility is locked down.
Copy that. I'll keep an eye out for a keycard while I try the garage.
Perfect. Like, the fact that I can do that actually brings me a lot of joy. Half of the fun of VR is specifically from fucking around like that. Sorry, I need to readjust. Get a little tension sometimes on my temples in VR. Okay, I think the loot is semi-randomized. I don't remember there being 2 mags here. Marketing from Recruiting, marketing team or colony housing subsidiary incentive program for employees needs some love. Perdana's a salt rock with not much else to see or do beyond working. See if you can work your magic. In the fact sheet, we need to attract talent. Type P, mass, 0.86 Earth gravity. I really like these planetary details, by the way. I'm actually an astronomer. I have a PhD in physics with an emphasis on astrophysics. And I work in astronomy. I don't work with like planets though. I work in X-ray studying compact objects. But I still really like seeing this kind of details. I'm always curious about this. 49C day side, minus 12C night side is pretty wild switch between day and night side for a planet. 27 Earth hours. Middle heavens. Mycor sector. I think that's an M, not an H. Phi Virginis system orbiting Elgafar. I'm not familiar with this star. Phi Virginis. It sounds like a real star, but it's not ringing a bell. 354 is Perdan, an Earth-like planet located in the stream end of the circumbinary habitable zone. So this orbits 2 stars. So there's like 2 stars orbiting a mutual center of mass in the center of the system, and then this planet is orbiting outside of those 2 stars, mutually around both of them. At least that's what you would assume if this text is accurate to what they're trying to do in game. So it wouldn't be like 3-body problem or something weird. You just have 2 suns together in the sky, basically. Eclipsing each other, perhaps, but they wouldn't be like on radically different positions. Anyway, the planet's surface is characterized by significant ice caps that lock out much of the water, leading to elevated salinity in the surrounding bodies. The evaporation of the saline bodies results in salt deposits scattered across the surface. Low atmospheric moisture content also contributes to static charges, which can cause magnetic and electrical storms. Sure, why not? Initially active volcanoes contribute to a high carbon dioxide atmosphere, which facilitated the introduction of GES's life sand Gemini Exoplanet Systems, so I guess they're a terraformer company too. A halo-tolerant photosynthetic diatom capable of processing and oxygenating carbon-heavy atmospheres. I believe I've seen this idea of like engineered diatoms as a terraforming tool like pitched for Mars. But there's other issues that with terraforming Mars. The decomposition to life sand used behind silicate powder, which is unsuitable for traditional agriculture. Other planets with life sand reports. Other planets with life sand reports indicate that standard plants cannot thrive in this substrate. That's a mangled sentence. Something's wrong there. Gemini introduced these microorganisms and filed Perdan's terraforming charter in 2120. Currently, no metazoans or metaphyta have been detected, and there is no known indigenous life on Perdan. So it's a rock, no indigenous life. 2 facilities from Nathan Case. A quick reminder to use the correct tool for the correct voltage when manually rerouting power lines and circuit boxes. I know it's almost as if manually doing something that could be automated is a little primitive, but apparently we're still in the dark ages here. Well, I'm sure it's exciting to play electrical roulette. Let's not turn this into a game of how fast can I electrocute myself. Remember, the right tool for the right voltage isn't just a guideline. It's the bare minimum to avoid blowing yourself up. Let's try to avoid the need for an impromptu visit to the med bay, shall we? Nathan Case. To all staff from Isaac Fry. Attention all personnel, this is Isaac Fry, Facility Security Officer. We're officially under a Code Black lockdown. All personnel are to report to safe rooms and shelter in place. Cleared members of the Deputy Security Forces are to access your weapons lockers and report to operations immediately. Do not wait. Do not deviate. Your life depends on it. Isaac Fry. And that was all there was here. Game is saved. I want to check something real quick. So, if we go to Intel, one Intel Carver Oh, maybe these pips are just, yeah, these pips are not different tabs. They're 1 through 5. 1 through 5. Yeah, I was just curious if any of that actually counted as Intel. Maybe it's just the tapes that go into it. I don't know. That's not Aspen beer. I don't want it.
Lockdown protocol.
Davis, looks like something hit this facility other than our ship.
Any idea as to what? Or when?
Minimum budget cuts. Carver talked about this place like it was gonna solve all his money problems for life. Up close, it's looking kinda rough.
Odd. Considering it's looking increasingly likely that the missiles that fired on our ship were from an automated system.
Sorry. It's, hard to, talk about that right now.
It's okay. I think we really have to ask ourselves at times like this. What gives us meaning?
I sling omelets in the dead end of space.
You make jokes, but a lot of people take solace in their work teams.
Huh. Funny. They fired my team and replaced everyone except me with machines.
Okay, well,
Maybe I'll ask the one that vomits eggs everywhere what I should do about the insurance.
you don't have to raise your voice.
I want to see a real psychologist.
We've gone over this before. My position on staff is...
My husband is dead, and I'm not going to make it to the funeral. Then HR sends me a mandatory meeting with the quack life coach instead of someone who can help me sort out the goddamn insurance. Exactly what use are you to me? Huh?
I am a qualified medical doctor, and I don't...
Is Werner a synth?
Shit! Greg.
Well, if he's got a first name and a
What
last
was
name,
the
maybe
point of
not.
this job? I was only here to get genetic therapy for my husband. Now, I'm just waiting for the next ship so I can get the fuck out of here.
Insufficient clearance.
Don't patronize me. I can't stand this place, these people, this room, and most of all, you. So can I go?
Patient refused to cooperate with employee assistance.
We're done here.
Man, good to see they don't ever sort out the insurance situation in the future, huh?
No space.
Really? Okay, loot is definitely different. There's no way I had 4 empty pulse rifle mags here. Sorry, am I on a different difficulty? Did I mess up and not do expert?
Already have too much.
No, I'm on expert. Weird. Okay, the loot is... Maybe there's an update since I recorded last night. I don't know. But that's crazy. From Angelina to all staff, I no longer trust our communication systems or synthetics to get our messages around, but we're out of other options. All hard drives containing sensitive information are to be pulled from their machines and removed from the network. This includes any personnel files, personal emails, project logs, anything that could be used to gain adverse information on GS, its employees, or subsidiaries. Excuse me. Continue sheltering in place, but know that removing this information hiccups from the network could be a matter of survival. Should you receive word, be ready to destroy all sensitive hard drives using approved procedures by putting them in a fucking microwave.
Datapad accepted. Releasing nearby door controls. Please wait.
Zula, I've analyzed the intel Carver sent us. The datapad alone grants limited access to the facility. An employee's PDT keycard will be needed for more than a cursory search.
No sign of Carver yet. We'll have to find someone else's then.
Fucking still got me, dude? Are you joking? They're so tough.
This is why you call this Carver. Davis, I've got bad news.
I can't
Got x-rays.
believe
Where are you? I'll meet you immediately.
I took a hit
No,
on the first Xeno.
I need you working on the ship if we're gonna leave in a hurry.
Very well. Be careful, Zula.
It's actually so rough. Wait, the syringe is still in my arm. That's kind of incredible, actually. Oh, fuck. I almost feel like I should just reload that. I actually can't believe that shit.
Davis, this place is giving me the creeps. Looks like I'm being watched. Going radio silent. Gotta hear him coming.
Understood. Please check in when possible.
Alright, I need to readjust my real life position a little bit. Okay. Okay, we're good. Now.
Got enough already. Already full.
do know what's coming. This is cool. We can remove box lids. They're actually like a thing. Okay, I think we're probably just about full on syringes. Because I remember the first time I was here, I was already full by the time I saw that one.
Finally, something functional in this dump.
Facility containment protocols in effect. Would you like to restore functionality?
I have to keep moving. You're still checking these. Read the transcript. Transcript. Hey, Kim, did you hear that? Yeah, I heard it over here, too. It's making those monsters go nuts in the hallways. I think it's been hijacked. We need to get out of here now. Someone's using the intercom system as a beacon. The longer we stay, the more likely we are to get swarmed. I have a feeling that's foreshadowing a mechanic that'll happen at some point. All right, override. Close the door. So this is gonna
Facility containment protocols
result in an
effect.
attack.
Would you like to restore functionality?
Is that like an ashtray, essentially? I think so.
Emergency lockdown suspended. Please wait until motor pull purge is complete before entering the facility.
Damn it! Why so loud? I just rang the dinner bell for any xenomorph in shouting distance.
Purge complete. Facility containment protocols in effect. Would you like
I got
to
him
restore
once.
functionality?
Fucking... Dude, I can't kill him in time. I even got like
Facility
a
containment
shot on him with the
protocols in
fucking
effect.
revolver,
Would you like
dude.
to restore functionality?
I think I have to reload. I think it's too many resources used. Having to heal after every encounter is not viable. Let's try one reload. I probably should have just continued because there's good odds I just fucking die anyway. There doesn't seem to be a checkpoint system. It seems like it's only save stations, which is rough. I ended the
Releasing nearby door controls. Please wait.
Zula, I've analyzed the intel Carver sent us. The datapad alone grants limited access to the facility. An employee's PDT keycard will be needed for more than a cursory search.
No sign of Carver yet.
oh
We'll have to find
shit.
someone else's then.
All the ammo's gone. Okay, the gun is not reloaded. But I guess maybe I did reload this. Okay, there's like maybe a stun if you get enough damage up on him.
So this is why you called us, Carver. Davis, I've got bad news. We've got x-rays.
There are xenomorphs down there. Where are you? I'll meet you immediately.
No, I need you working on the ship if we're gonna leave in a hurry.
Very well. Be careful, Zula.
Can't fit it.
Okay, so yeah, interesting that saving doesn't save objects in the environment. I guess once they've been touched. I think there's another one that appears on the roofs and stalks us. Yeah, but I've never seen it come down. I think it's just there to fuck with us. I guess it's the one that gets summoned in here.
Davis, this place is giving me the creeps. Feels like I'm being watched. Going radio silent. Gotta hear him coming.
Understood. Please check in when possible.
I will try and hit this one with the revolver again, I think. Whoops. Seems like things kind of spawn in the same spots, though. Or at least some loot is, like, fixed positions. Dude, are you serious? I was gonna lose my shit.
No space. Finally, something functional in this dump.
Why did it disappear from my hand? Weird. Very weird. Okay.
Facility containment protocols in effect. Would you like to restore functionality? Emergency lockdown suspended. Please wait until motor pool purge is complete before entering the facility.
Damn it! Why so loud? That just rang the dinner bell for any xenomorph and shouting to see.
Purge complete.
I'm dry.
There we go. I'm gonna leave that one there.
Facility containment protocols in effect. Would you like to restore functionality?
What the fuck? Okay, they're not all full. Weird. Okay, I thought it was tracking, but it's not.
Facility containment protocols in effect. Would you like to restore functionality?
Is that the door? Hopefully it was the door. Don't like that. Nope. Heart is beating a little bit. What did that unlock? Oh my god, there's so many messages. A bunch of stiffs dropped off our latest supply run for the cafeteria and commissary, but there were 3 of those 200-liter barrels of cracks mixed in with our crates of soda powder. That's going to be a mistake, right? Where do we even put these? Is that the music? Yeah, those are absolutely a mistake. I'm so sorry. Those barrels are supposed to go down to the basement. I probably brought it to you because of Cryo's brand soft drinks were really popular a couple of rotations before you got hired. I'll have Helen pick it up. Thanks. Helen dropped by with the stiffs to grab everything just before the dinner rush. Can I ask you something, though? That's a lot of cryox. You're about to get a new rotation of people to thaw. Only asked because no one has adjusted the cafeteria's burn down rate. And if our outpost is in a hiring spree, I need to know. I'm aware it's not your department, but what have you heard? Sorry, above my pay grade, no one is expecting any shuttles with human cargo anytime soon on my schedules. Maybe they just want prep on hand in case of emergency evacuation. How's Sam? With the amount of corners this place cuts, doubtful. I just hope they don't need it so they can close the facility and freeze us all for trip home. I need the insurance. Sam isn't doing well, but things are looking up. Hopefully we can get things sorted by Christmas and I can go visit. Fuck.
Can't see a damn thing in here. Already full.
Fuck. Okay, so far so good.
I've worked in a lot of bad situations, but never in my life have I seen such... Oh, spare me. The synthetic workforce can do the job just fine. And let me finish. Blatant disregard for the safety of the people here. No, Isaac. The synths cannot handle the responsibilities of keeping those creatures contained. And for every day you pretend like they can... Doesn't matter what you say, because it doesn't matter what I say. There's no extra money this fiscal year. The board makes synthetic combat assets on your request alone. Easy for them to make that call. They're not here on this planet. But you and I are. And if those things get out, it'll be our problem. We need to figure out how we're going to get the resources we need. Benjamin Carver. Use the synthetics we have. Case closed. We can't keep wiping their memories every time we return them to general use. They're getting... weird. Delete the personalities then. No reason to risk it. Experience is part of what makes them effective. Those are the options. Pick one and do it.
Must need a different tool.
What? Okay. Holy. Does this actually not work?
Must need a different tool.
Okay, I
Need
guess
a
this is
bigger
like...
tool.
Okay, it has to be an upgrade. I opened a cargo thing, and I don't know where. Oh, I got a panic room. Wait, what? Quickly. Dock device to save. Did it save?
Can't get weight down.
Yeah. Leave him there. Okay. So I didn't go in this room before. I went up the stairs first and then I got locked into some shit. All staff, from Isaac Fry, attention all personnel, we've just regained control of our physical security systems in the wake of this attack. We had to wipe most of them. We're setting nearly all the doors to manual. If you approach a door, do not be alarmed when it doesn't open automatically. Use your PDT as you normally would. Now, I know a lot of you are scared, and what I'm going to say isn't going to make that fear any easier. We have to try to get out of the facility. We can't guarantee the hackers are done with us. Oh, they got hacked. And as long as there's the potential they can take control of our doors, nowhere is safe. I'm officially rescinding the order to shelter in place. Don't be left behind. So they got hacked and, like, they let the Xenos out or something. Oh yeah, also this pulse rifle's like gotta be a variant, because it doesn't really look like the one from the film. It's like more narrow. The colors are different. This like steel finish feels completely different. It does have armat on it, which is cool, but I guess now that we saved, I could check loot. The old clearance, blue clearance. Shit. Whew.
Already full. This is gonna be hell on my back.
Yeah, you can kind of get a sense already the Xenos are spawning like
Another
clockwork.
electromagnetic lock.
They kind of
Second
just
job
do
for my
that.
favorite skeleton key. Already have too much. Can't fit it. Can't carry that.
Okay, well that one's theoretically lighter.
Security reestablished.
Yeah, it locks me in.
Guess
Hope-
this is why no one was answering our hails. Wonder where everyone else went.
I'm hoping we're good here. 2 intel. Doctor's notes working stiff. Carver staff. Oh, okay. I see.
Pull up the cameras on BG Swift. All doors. Show them on the main wall. Did you hear me? Let's go! What's wrong with the cameras? Pull them up! I don't want excuses. I want... Stop talking! I don't want your excuses. I want you to listen to me and stop talking. Listen to me. Cameras. Show them to me. Then reboot it. Don't ask me. Just do whatever it takes to follow my goddamned orders. You, eyes, BG Swift, monitor, wall. Put the feeds up there. Do you understand me? Cameras. Now. Is that the current feed? Shit. Sound the alarm. I said sound the fucking alarm!
He yells a lot.
Insufficient clearance.
They designed this shit in like a way that is just made to be stressful. Having railings and shit. Oh damn, I didn't see her before. See into her chest cavity.
Got enough already. Ma'am? Damn.
No pulse. Don't like the window being open. That's very concerning. Now there's a syringe for us.
Can't fit it.
That's what was in the crates. This whole time, I always wondered what Sue was making. What broke her before everything fell apart? How could Sue drag us here? How could she help them? I want to ask her, but I haven't seen her in 2 days. Sue will tell you. I snore when I sleep, and so I don't right now. I have to stay awake in case the intercoms start making noise. They'll come to the noise because they can hear everything. But that's fine. She left me enough pills to...
Don't know why the audio cut out.
If you are listening to this recording, forgive Sue. Forgive us. We were just trying to make our way in the universe.
Very sad. Hey, love, I'm going to be working a bit late tonight. I think I'm onto something. If I'm right, I think we might be one step closer to drastically lowering rejection rates with synthetic organs. I'm sorry for the short notice. I'll be thinking of you, and I can't wait to share all the good news when I get home. Missing you already. Love you always, Susan. Susan and Eunice were clearly a couple. Hey, baby, I'm sorry I don't have a clear time. That was Susan also on the audio log. Or Eunice on the audio log, one of the two. I think it was Eunice, right? She was saying forgive Sue. I'm sorry I don't have a clear timeline for when I'll be home tonight. Things are a bit chaotic with the research, and Dr. Rabia is pushing everyone to their limits. I wish I could be there with you, but please know that I'm doing my best to get back as soon as I can. Love, Susan. I'm going to be late again. Dr. Rabia's demands are relentless. I'm sorry I can't be there.
Employee Eunice Rogers identified. Now verifying biometrics.
Biometrics?
Vital signs abnormal or absent. Medical and security teams, report to traffic control office immediately.
Don't know why the audio cuts out. Shit! Shit! Am I supposed to leave? Do I have the card? I do. There was a syringe. Where was it? Over here.
Should be able to get into the main entrance with this PDT keycard. Hang in there, Carver.
Something somewhere. I don't trust it. Okay. Before we end for the day, I want to take a look at what we're doing here. So this wants me to go out that way. I think this is back outside where we started. Yeah, main entryway.